Hey, good evening. I want to say thank you to any of the readers out there who are giving me energy treatments, okay? I feel like very clear opposed to what I was feeling like this morning. Yeah, so thank you. I just got back from archery. My son is in archery and he is improving so much. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I'm making a little hunter-gatherer over here. So I'm going to start off with the affirmation cards because I feel like some affirmations right now. The garage door's open because my mom's cleaning her vehicle. And it's beautiful outside, okay? It's beautiful. And it's April in Canada, so it's unusual. I feel like someone's becoming more agile, more graceful in what they do. So say you had certain aspects of your life that you were practicing, it's just coming a lot easier now that you're taking the time to do it more often. Priorities, right? So this means that somebody is working at their priorities. Remember how we spoke about, like, write down the top 10 things that you do the most? Okay, those are your priorities. And now it's time to clean them up. I feel like someone's done that. And now their skills are like enhancing. Okay, you already had those skills, but now maybe you come at it with a more calm demeanor. Okay, and it enhances it. This is actually beautiful, and I've never really gotten a beautiful like it's a two of pentacles. Usually it means like you're like oh right, but not here, not in this case. Someone's becoming more skillful. Things are becoming more easier to manage in every aspect of their life. Wow. It's because they've attained peace. Okay, you could be like getting rid of things that make you feel like you're juggling or in a rush or in a frenzy or doing things like out of an unbalanced place. And then of course the Ten of Wands is here for the exterior, like the people outside of you, like your environment. It's like disappointing. It's disappointing how other people try to manage your life. This is like really intrusive energy, but you've found peace amongst the chaos. Wow, that's beautiful. Found peace amongst the chaos that was supposed to burden you. Okay, there was lots of exterior, like other people's motives were to cause you burdens to secure their future. Like, what? That's the wrong way. You don't do it like that. You don't do it like that. That's not how you secure anything, right? It may be temporarily, but not for the long run. This could get you in big trouble. That's a lot. I'm getting a lot of money. Somebody manipulated a lot of money around you. Okay, they're burdened because you are operating out of this space of peace, love. It's like somebody's just embodying their higher self. So beautiful. I attract and maintain healthy and positive relationships. That reminds me of my plans tomorrow. My son has like a bestie. Okay, his mom's like a lot older than I am, but we just connect, and not like in an intrusive way, right? We can just conversate and get to the point, and then that's good, right? And I like that. Friends shouldn't be attached at your hip, okay? They shouldn't. I've always kind of got along with people older than me anyway, because I felt older. Like, you know how people say they have an old soul? Or if someone were to tell you you have an old soul, okay, it's because you do. Okay, your soul could be eons older than the people around you, and they could be like physically way older. So that's kind of what that means to me. And if like you have something that you have like thought upon further, okay, that you have expanded, go ahead and put it in the comments, okay? And do that for other like real readers too, because we don't get offended. Okay, we don't get offended. We're actually really grateful for that, and we'll put it into consideration. But of course, we'll meditate on it ourselves, right? Because that's what we're doing, to figure out in our own brain, so that now it makes sense, right? We're not just gonna pick up things that we haven't put any thought into. So yeah, it's an amazing thing, right? We're all helping each other boost and ascend. Okay. There's levels to this shit. The Knight of Cups. By sharing love and compassion, I bring harmony and beauty to my life. Someone's becoming more stable on an emotional level. And people hate this. They're actually like trying to do create blockages. 8 of Wands in the reverse, like a lot of it, like a frenzy, like the frenzy that you used to have inside because you blocked these people off that were weighing you down, keeping you in the 2 of Pentacles, okay, juggling, feeling flustered. That energy that they were sending you while they were around you, okay, since they can't do that anymore, maybe you learn how to protect your energy, or maybe you just drop them as a whole. But now that frenzy, chaotic state that they were sending you, they just have to sit with themselves and their own actions. So it's actually becoming a blockage for them, that backfiring of that energy, and it's allowing them to be stagnant, and them to sit in that hate, and them to be unfocused, okay? Because you're standing in your truth. You've cleared your path, okay, to like a better path. Somebody was like living a bit too much in their shadow. Like, a shadow is a part of our soul. We need to attain some of that, but to use it in the right instances and for the right things, and it doesn't get used often. Like, not fully anyways, right? It's all, we use it all as one. We use it all as one. Our inner child, our shadow, our feminine, our masculine, and our higher self, okay? So if you want to figure, if you master that and like operate out of all 5 parts of your soul, okay, this is what my understanding of it is. If you were to come at a challenge with everything, like where would my nurturing side of me, my femininity, need to be involved in this? Okay, where would my masculinity need to be involved in this? Okay, maybe my shadow side needs to be in there to get this done, right? My inner child, right? Where's that playful side that'll make me enjoy this? And then ultimately, what would my higher self do, right? Ask yourself that, and you will be able to get over any challenge, okay? I wish I would have like sometimes just like sat back, take a breath, and say that to myself when I'm challenged with something, right? Like I have a better understanding of it now, but there's always room for improvement. I'm still practicing too, right? This looks really good, actually. By having more love and compassion, this is like love and compassion for self. I'm not gonna entertain that hate. It consumes too much of my energy. I'm just going to rise above and trust that the universe has something better for me, something more aligned with me. Okay? And like that's a good way to check yourself too, right? If you wouldn't want someone like you to be with you, okay, then it's time to change. Somebody's path is clear. They're walking in their truth. This is really good. I'm getting crabs in a bucket. Okay, so these arrows of hate, 8 of Wands in reverse, okay, are because you're becoming more harmonious, more grounded, more stable. It's because you're walking in your truth. Crabs in a bucket is like one crab like tries to get out of the bucket, they're on the edge of the fucking bucket, and then all the other fucking crabs, okay, that they were hanging out with before, drag it down, man. That crab never gets out of the bucket because the weight of the other crabs drag it down. You have to put you first, right? I'm number one. You're number one to you. Okay? Number 2 is our higher power. If you have problems with the higher power, okay, it could be your higher self. It could be anything that's greater than yourself. It could be the entire universe. It could be Mother Nature. Whatever you choose it to be, but it needs to be loving, and it needs to be peaceful, and it needs to be balanced, and it needs to protect you. Okay? It's like it needs to be nurturing. Okay? Love unconditionally. That's our higher power. Okay, those are the attributes of our higher power. Not judgmental. All forgiving. I'm grateful for the gifts and blessings I've received. Okay, when you are grateful for what you have spiritually, your knowledge that you have thus far, okay, those things will enhance. Okay, it's not a time to be jealous of other people's gifts. It's just not. What other people have, tangible things. You're supposed to use that for motivation, okay? And not motivation in a negative sense, motivation to manifest on this new clear path, okay? This path of walking in truth. If, like, be honest at least to self, okay? Otherwise there's not going to be any growth if you lie to yourself. So be grateful for what you have, the gifts that you've attained thus far, and they will enhance. Because people will try to throw you off your game. They will. And you got to be able to transmute that energy and get back up. And be grateful. I'm open to love. Somebody needs to do more activities with their child. More activities with their child. You know, when I was stuck in a really foggy place, a really dark place, I didn't realize how much moping I was doing. And my kids were like inside a lot. So I've had to do this too. And I am doing this actively now. So somebody needs to do more activities with their kid. Be more open with their child. Right? They are our equals. Who knows if my son is eons older than me? Right? I learn things from my kids every day. Every day I'm learning something from my kids. Also, there's things that will trigger me, right? Like, say a video will trigger me, but then the way that my kid sees it and through his perception is so innocent and beautiful, and it changes me. It changes me. Okay? It does. It allows me to get that little part of me, that innocence of me back through my kids. So if you have a lot of resentments and stuff like that, just understand that there's something that needs to be healed there. The innocence part, the little kid part, okay? The little kids, they love everything, okay? Or at least they want to. Someone's very unstable. This could be like someone, this is like a breakup. They had no reason to like collab against you, attack you. They wanted to make you seem unfit as a parent, like an unfit parent. Damn. They're not ready to deal with, and they're not learning their lesson. Like, they don't even regret it. If the opportunity came and you gave them another chance, they would act grateful, but behind your back still be throwing that hate so that you'd be unstable. It is necessary in this instance for you to move on. And this person's not going to move on once you move on, okay? They're going to stalk you. So just know that. Just keep this centered space. You did the right thing. They'll burn out, right? They're not living in their purpose. So someone going up against someone living in their purpose is going to burn out. Okay? And then God will continue to fill your cup. I'm going to do some cue cards, and then I'll do a don't sweat the small stuff, and then I'm going to close it out. Rise above. Healing. Someone really doesn't like this. Admire in the reverse. But that's a them problem. Yeah, go ahead. I saw someone, okay, I dream of random people, right? Sometimes I dream of random people. And today, like, I saw someone that I dreamt of. So I was like, ooh. Someone no longer wants to, oh, there's like a coven that's drifting apart. Someone's lost control of their coven. It's like split. I'm hearing pure. I'm not going to say that. Yeah, someone was draining you of your love. This escort is an anxiety. This ex is an anxiety, okay? Because they made a big mistake trying to play God in your life. Okay? They're motivated to play mind games, okay? But you disarmed them. You disarmed them by not entertaining it whatsoever. And showed yourself love. You could be bonding with your children. Somebody's inconsistent with the bonds with their children. They want you to be inconsistent and indecision. Okay, so this is an exterior force. To what? When it comes to what? Speaking up. Why? They're envious. Because they're unfaithful, and potentially, like, whoever you want to celebrate with, okay, They're losing their status when it comes to this breakup. They're uneducated in what they do. They're trying to backpedal. But they've abused you and projected a bunch of bullshit onto you. Marriage in the reverse. Okay. Fear. Status in the reverse. I'm pretty sure like that pretty much speaks for itself, right? Somebody's doing a lot of reflecting right now. Okay, they're becoming more wise. They feel kind of like an idiot. Kind of feel like an idiot because they celebrated. Okay, they reconciled with a community hoe who was causing parental issues within the house. Somebody brought issues to the house. And that's supposed to be like home free, right? That's a saying, home free. This home was not so much. That's like a no-go zone, okay? That's like a respect thing. You're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing really great. Okay? It's admirable that you just rise above and you heal. Okay? Because there's something within you that allowed you to take this person back. Okay? This person's evil. They're not getting this raise. Okay? They wanted a raise. So they got put up to something, a plan. Got put up to a plan. Okay? You were supposed to be their victim. And now they're going to play victim. Because that energy is about to backfire. If it hasn't already. I'm going to do a don't sweat the small stuff. I feel like really light. I feel light. It's good. It's good. Okay. Just do a random page here. We did that one. I don't know if we did this one, so we're going to do this. Angel number 34, angel number 89, and angel number 90. Whoa. Angel number 3434, okay? 34 is like, I see it in my mind's eye. I see it in this book, I see it on that book, and I see it in my mind's eye, okay? Angel number 34, or 3434, or 343434. It's a lot of 3-4s, okay? It's emphasized. Practice random acts of kindness. There's a bumper sticker that has been out for some time now. You see it on cars all across the nation. In fact, I have one on my own car. It says, practice random acts of kindness and senseless acts of beauty. I have no idea who thought of this idea, but I've never seen a more important message on a car in front of me. Practicing random acts of kindness is an effective way to get in touch with the joy of giving without expecting anything in return. And it's infectious, okay? It really is. Just like being nasty would be infectious, right? The bad apple spoils the bunch. Okay, it's infectious when you're around kind-hearted people. People that don't drain your energy, right? A good gauge of that is like if I come back from a conversation or some sort of engaging whatever with somebody, and I come back What do I feel like? Do I feel drained? Do I feel like I'm walking on eggshells? Do I feel joyous? Okay, do I feel a boost of energy? Okay, that's a good gauge to know that that person has a kind heart, a kind soul, and a positive mindset. It's best practice without letting anyone know what you're doing. There are 5 toll bridges in San Francisco, in the San Francisco Bay Area. A while back, some people began paying the tolls of the cars immediately behind them. The drivers would drive to the toll window and pull out their dollar bill, only to be informed, your toll has been paid by the car ahead of you. This is an example of a spontaneous random gift, something given without expectation of or demand for anything in return. Okay, and that's what I was feeling earlier with these people sending me like energy clearings, loving energy, right? It's a different kind of gratitude when it comes out of nowhere. You can imagine the impact that tiny gift had on a driver of the car. Perhaps it encouraged him to be a nicer person that day. Often a single act of kindness sets a series of kind acts in motion. There is no prescription for how to practice random acts of kindness. It comes from the heart. Your gift may be to pick up litter in your neighborhood, make an anonymous contribution to a charity. Careful which charity though. I was pulling energy that a lot of charities, especially like government run charities, that money's not going to that. Okay, they'll spend their money on advertisement and other shit. So I don't know, maybe stay local and ask that it go towards something. Okay, you could even ask for receipts. Okay, that's not rude. Okay, that's just looking over what you've given. Okay, but like, I don't even know about charities right now. Trust your intuition. Maybe you'd like to send some cash to an unmarked in an unmarked envelope to make someone experience financial stress. Who's experiencing financial stress? Someone who's experiencing financial stress, breathe a little easier. Save an animal by bringing it to an animal rescue agency, or get a volunteer position feeding hungry people at a church or a shelter. You may want to do all these things and more. The point is, giving is fun, and it doesn't have to be expensive. Perhaps the greatest reason to practice random acts is that it brings great contentment into your life. Each act of kindness rewards you with positive feelings and reminds you of the important aspects of life: service, kindness, and love. If we all do our part, pretty soon we will live in a way nicer world. Wow, that is so beautiful. Amazing, amazing. And you're amazing, and you're amazing, and I'm amazing. Okay, have a good night, people. I'll see you tomorrow.